Okay, folks. I'm here at the Louis Constant Hospital on the front side. You can see the sign, and I'm going to be interviewing a few people. This is a real serious problem going on in St. Martin that you folks need to really be informed about, because a lot of you don't know. So I will ask you and I'll beg you, whatever you're doing, if you can, take a time out and watch this whole interview. Real serious problem. People gonna be sent home because they didn't take no vaccine without a paid. They got children, they got their house rent, they got needs, because today the world economy run by money. How can you do that? That is crime against humanity. Where's the law that says liberté or freedom? So just stay tuned and you'll hear what I have to say as I meet a few people. I want to welcome every one of you. I'm up here right now at the Louis Constant Hospital, and I do want to welcome everybody. I want to talk to my friend here because I'm here to support the cause. And first of all, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm okay. And you?
I'm doing good, and I'm here for you guys because when I heard what's happening with this injustice, with this vaccine, I mean, a matter of fact, I was by the pompiers last week, and they are going through the very same thing where they was told salary can be cut if you don't take a vax. I never see something like that exist in the law. First of all, can you tell us what is the nature of the strike here today?
Well, the nature of the strike is exactly that. They're trying to force us for the vaccination. And basically, if we don't vaccinate, we don't have no job. We wouldn't have the job. They will take away the job and the salary. And no opportunity to get no unemployment money, nothing. So if you work 25 years, 50 years, 2 years, it doesn't matter. That's it.
This is totally crime against humanity. For the people that is watching this, I want you to be honest with all of us here, because I often said if they get through with the head, the tail is nothing to chop. So which means those of you may be watching me say, but this is not concerning you. The hospital, and I told it to the firemen, to the pompiers, that those are the real key of St. Martin. Because when you're sick, where you go, hospital. When you need things, you call on the firemen. So this is illegal. What happened to the word that they call us liberté? Where that have gone?
Yeah, but that done very long time. Long time they buried that. So we ain't got that no more. No more liberty.
So what?
They want to take away our liberty. So that's it.
So what you guys are doing here, keep the struggle going. And I believe that the state's got to hear your voice. Because it is totally, I call it crime against humanity. This is totally wrong. How can you tell somebody they're not going to be paid or they're going to be sent home because they haven't took a vaccine? Come on, man. Where is the justice system? Let's be real.
Exactly. Well, it's gone, and we're fighting to get that back, and hope that everyone come out and support us, and that's it.
Wow, this is sad. I mean, my heart goes out with you guys here today. And what part do you play in a hospital? Are you a nurse, a doctor?
No, I work at the pharmacy, administration and pharmacy. I do the administration at the pharmacy. Yeah.
Okay. I just want to ask you a question before we go, right? We heard about this chloroquine, right? But before the vaccine came around, I heard people say, this is people's statement, it was healing because a lot of people got healed who had coronavirus. And all of a sudden that was removed from the shelf. And here come the vaccine. I believe with all my heart, this is all about money over life.
Yes, it is. It's money over life. Yes, it is. It's it doesn't matter to them. They don't care if the vaccine make you sick and you die. They tell you up front that they're not responsible, and then so that's it. So you have to take it, but they're not responsible if you're dead. So that's basically what they're telling you.
Wow, this is totally I mean, this is totally wrong. I hope the people watching around the world, because we know strikes are going on in France, strike is going on all around the world against this vaccine that is so, I call it bullying people.
Exactly.
It's totally wrong. And I will tell the people watching, there's no way the law can be just and tell me this is a law. From when it become a law? Come on, man. So string, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, I want to talk to Aline. I want to ask you your input. You know, I know that St. Martin is going through some very serious time, people. SXM is going through some serious thing, but we got to stand with the people. That's why I'm here, to let the voice of the people be heard. Good morning. How you doing?
Not too bad. And what about you?
I'm doing good, and I know that you are here with the people, with the struggle. What is your input? You just heard me interviewing a lady. How can the justice system, we can see the gendarme, they are doing their job, but how can you tell me the justice system want to stand up with this law that's saying you could be fired if you don't take a bath? You have lived long enough, old enough to know this, Aline. What is going on?
Well, we don't have to really worry about that. Just know all of that will come to an end. But what is sad to see is that last year, 2020, at the same time, all nurses and all the hospital workers were applauded in France. They were the best people. They were not vaccinated, and they were taking care of people with the virus. So I don't understand why suddenly this year, a few months later, they are obliging all the people who work in the hospital to be vaccinated.
And the firemen too, the pump.
And the firemen. So I don't understand. The only thing is the police and the army, they are not yet obligated to do so. And you must ask yourself why. Why they are not being pushed to be vaccinated? Why only the frontline workers? So I'm just here to support my people here in the hospital and tell them to keep on the fight, that everything will come to an end, and they just have to trust in God, and they will know that everything will come to an end.
Yeah, but Ms. Aline, I must ask you this, right? I read the French Constitution personally. I went and I studied it, and I say, but I would never believe the French would stoop that low, because the French say liberté. How they say it?
Well, liberté, égalité, fraternité, but liberté is just on the paper. Yeah. Liberty, there's nowhere in the world that have real liberty like what they would call liberté. Okay, and for the past months now, this has been messed up and misused, the word liberty. So I never believed in the liberty according to the Constitution. That does not exist to me. Liberty, your liberty will start where others' liberty will stop. So it's just They want to control, they want to make these big pharma make all the big money, and we just have to, they want us to follow as a set of sheep. But if you take care of yourself and you believe that you don't need that vaccine, well, I can't force you to take it. They got people who have taken it, and they got sick, and they have those who were very well. But each person has the choice to know if they're going to take the vaccine, yes or no.
Wow, well said, man. Well said, because I can't understand how, the justice, because we always hear about the Minister of Justice and all these kind of names that they all have, can tell me that you can order me to go home from my job if I refuse to be vaccinated. I just don't get that.
But what is sad here in St. Martin is that Guadeloupe Hospital, I saw the director, Monsieur Cotillon, saying that he cannot apply the law, because if he does, the whole hospital in Guadeloupe will be closed down. And what is happening here? Why they are so forceful against the workers in the hospital here? They say we are depending on the same hospital from Guadeloupe. So to me, just tell the people to stay strong, don't give up, and a solution will come sooner or later.
Okay, thank you very much, Ms. Aline. I do appreciate it. On my blog is entitled Let the People Speak. Yep. Because I know people are going to see this around the world. Don't worry, people watch my blog. So you folks going to get a word out there. And I want to see if I get to more people here to hear what they have to say. Sweetheart, you love to say something on my blog today? Okay. Just want to get some more folks in there quickly. Morning, how you doing?
Good morning, I'm good.
Yeah, are you one of the workers at the hospital?
Yes, I am. It's very clear. We don't have, well, they give us an ultimatum. It's either you get vaccinated or you lose your job. And not only do you lose your job, you don't have rights to unemployment. So you're putting our backs against the wall. Okay, so we have to say no, because once we accept this, I don't know what else we will be able to refuse.
Yeah, and what you would like to say for those who's in, like the lawmakers and all those watching around the world, if you have to send a clear message as one of the hospital staff, what would you say to them?
I think the people need to be consulted. Like, I don't remember us being consulted. I mean, you would never get 100% everybody on the same page, but you take into account everybody's opinion, and that's all we're asking. We are not scientists. We are not trying to be scientists. All we are saying, we're not there to debate whether the vaccine is good or it's not good. We are just saying we respect your rights for those of you that are vaccinated, and all we ask is that you do the same for us.
Wow, man, I tell you, couldn't be said better. I want to thank you for being on my blog entitled Let the People Speak. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, let me get you on the side, here, yeah. So, are you one of the workers, or are you just supporting the cause?
I'm a worker.
Okay, so what is your role in the hospital?
I'm the transporter sick.
So what is your take for the people watching on this vaccine that forced on you guys? I understood this is totally wrong. Were you going to be fired or rather lose your job because you refuse a jab?
For me, it's something they want to put on we. Me, I don't want chemical in my system because chemical not good for your system. They always tell you that chemical not good. Why they want to force you to give you that? They want to kill we. Yeah.
Okay, so what you'll say for let's say for the government that is watching at this moment, what you will say to them, if you have a word for them today? The government.
Stop the stupidness they're doing there. Stop it. Just leave that and leave them live what we want, all we want. Because if we suffer for live, we suffer for living. We not live good, not the life when you think you think you want to live. No, they don't want that for we.
Okay. Want to thank you very much, and I hope that those that is watching at this moment will get your voice, because people do follow my blogs. So, folks, I want you all to really stand with the people, because if it affects the hospital,
Stand for the people.
it's going to definitely affect everybody. Okay, thank you very much for being on my blog, and all the best.
Stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up.
Come out of darkness.
Don't give up the fight. Get up, stand up.
You see, if you don't stand up for what is right, you're going to fall for
I
anything.
find that is bullyism.
Bullyism.
You know, controlling the people. Your body, your choice. You know, you can't just come by me and just push something in my body, and I don't know what's pushing inside of me. You know, and that's all I say. The same thing going on. It's not different. Same thing going on here.
But you know, I can't understand what is so good about this vaccine that it's getting so much attention, even more than the Mosai. Because the Mosai should be bigger every day. And I'm not saying that there's people who don't recognize the Mosai, but I'm saying that what is so good about this vaccine that they want to pay you to take it.
No vaccine. No vaccine. No vaccine.
You know,
Yeah, man. Powerful.
they gotta make it right. Your body, your choice.
Yes. Yeah, but you know, before you go, right? I don't know if you guys got the same constitution like us, but I being French, they say liberté, the loi, liberté, you know. But today they're robbing all that from you. Do you guys got a slogan, Guyana?
Yeah, they're robbing our liberty. They're bullying people to take the vaccine because they know what they're up to. And we need to stop the dictatorship and fight for democracy. We need freedom, free at last. Counter Martin Luther King. We need to be free. We send them a message. We need to be free and stop bullying the people there.
Wow, I love that. Thank you very much for being on my blog, sir. All the best.
You're welcome.
For the Spanish nation.
Yeah, man, you come in, brother. I am for you guys.
Yo,
Say what you gotta say.
para la gente en español, I can tell it today in Spanish. No cojan esa vacuna, que esa vacuna está matando a la gente. Yo no he cogido shot, yo no he cogido nada. No cojan esa vaina que está matando a la gente, por favor. That's to kill the society, para matar al ser humano. No cojan vacuna, no cojan vacuna.
You like to say it in English just for people who get...
All right, I don't take this vaccination. That's to kill humanity. Don't take this because it's not good. I had a pump here, but I'm going to reserve that to myself. Don't take this. No lo cojan. Simple as that.
Thank you very much. Okay, folks, I want to welcome you to my blog here this afternoon. I'm here talking to Joel. Joel, how are you doing?
I'm okay. Nice talking to you too, Piper.
Yeah, I want to say that I'm here to support you guys. I know you guys are striking for a good cause. What is your take on this whole strike? I understood that you guys could be going home without a salary, which is so illegal. You can even lose your job. I mean, what is actually going on here today? What is the fight about?
Well, the fight about is they wanted to obligate you to vaccinate. If you do the obligation like how they want you to, they fire in you. And everybody else take the vaccination at their will. So we should be able to take ways at our will too. When we feel like, when we're ready, if we ever get ready to do it, they shouldn't be obliging you to do something your mind don't want you to do and telling you if you do it, you're not staying on your work. I know I go to school. I didn't learn nothing in school to obligation of vaccination. My mother spent a lot of money on me going to school, and now to see I got 15 years in the hospital. I ain't even close to people who got 40 years. But 15 years is a lot working a place, and to tell me today I ain't working, if I ain't vaccinated, they kicking me out. So it's like I go to school for nothing. Look, I got my children that we're going in school now. I pay money now. Like, they have to vaccinate. If they ain't vaccinated, they cannot go formation. They cannot do stage. It's complicated now. It's very, very complicated.
So if you have a clear message to send to government as a hospital staff, a matter of fact, what do you do at a hospital? Are you a nurse? Are you a doctor?
Well, I does maintenance, and for 2 years since that COVID come out, I really know what it was working with the sick. I work with them with clothes on. I work with them with no protection. Thank God I never get a COVID. I do the tests, all kind of tests to see if I ever get it. I always thanking God for that. So I should be able to know if I want to take the vaccination or not. Not they have to tell me take it when I know I never had a sickness from it. And by maybe going take it now, I could end up getting sick. I ain't wishing for that, but that's how life goes. You have the sickness, now you go put yourself in it, boom, you get sick. Yeah. But I rebuking that in gardening, but still, the pressure they give us is frustrating a lot of people. They mightn't show it. A lot of people stressed out.
Okay, so if you have to send a clear message to government in closing, what will be your best take right now to tell them listening around the world?
Well, the best advice I would give them, even though they mightn't take it, is do not force nobody. Leave everybody choose their choice. Everybody have their own opinion. We born so with the own opinion. Is we modern father was God make us so. Make it after is our parents. We have to obey, not by listening to somebody we don't know and just telling you take an injection. No, but I have no problem with the injection. Like I was said, is the obligation they want to put on us. You cannot oblige somebody to do what they don't want to do. That's not right. It's like how ladies say. Like my mother say, better she just tell them rape her because they obliging, so better he just rape me and done with it, and that's not right in God's eyes. It's not right.
So they raping the society.
Well, it's like how they say, like them grown ups. 2 ladies tell me that it's better they just tell the doctors rape them because they forcing you to do what you don't want to. It sounds bad, but still, that's the advice I could give for people to understand me. It's not nice. But it ever God above and we're willing to see what will happen. I believe in God. Things will get better. It's just time.
Okay, thank you much. Thank you very much, Joel, for being on my blog entitled Let the People Speak. Thank you very much.
No problem, you're welcome. Thanks too for letting me speak. Respect.
Okay, for folks. Okay, I definitely want to welcome you all to my blogs. I'm here at the hospital. C'est quoi le nom de l'hôpital là?
Louis Constant Fleming.
Okay, Louis Constant Fleming Hospital. Okay, I'm here doing my blog, of course, and I'm here to support. As I said, the title of my blog is Let the People Speak. Bonjour, monsieur, et comment ça va?
Bonjour, ça va.
Ok, dis les gens qui regardent sur Internet là maintenant, sur mon blog, ça qui passe aujourd'hui avec ce grève. Pourquoi le grève aujourd'hui?
Écoutez, aujourd'hui, nous faisons cette grève parce que voilà, nous trouvons que c'est inadmissible d'obliger les gens à se faire vacciner. Donc, d'avoir un pass sanitaire, de se faire vacciner contre quelque chose qu'on ne sait pas d'où ça vient. Ils ne sont pas scientifiques, mais voilà, c'est pour dire qu'aujourd'hui, nous sommes là, présents sur le piquet de grève. C'est pour ça qu'il faut arrêter ces conneries. Il faut arrêter de nous prendre pour des cons, déjà. Donc, il faut savoir que nous sommes des personnels de santé, que dans 10 jours, on va être mis à la porte, soit rien, sachant qu'on a une famille derrière, on a des maisons, des crédits et tout, et savoir que ça, c'est une facilité de dire, voilà, on va pouvoir mettre les gens à la porte parce qu'ils ne sont pas vaccinés. Tout ça pour forcer les gens. Donc aujourd'hui, si nous sommes sur le piquet de grève, c'est pour renoncer au vaccin, à l'obligation du vaccin, au pass sanitaire et à virer les collègues qui ont une carrière, depuis 20 ans de carrière dans le médical, et on les vire comme des malpropres. Donc ça, il faut arrêter maintenant. C'est pour ça qu'aujourd'hui, nous sommes là. On essaie de rassembler le maximum de personnes, sachant qu'il y a des gens vaccinés aussi à l'hôpital qui se mettent en mouvement de grève aussi, en mouvement pour nous dire, pour nous soutenir, nous. Parce que voilà, c'est une cause générale. C'est pas une cause de parti. Donc, faut pas oublier, voilà, on est là pour l'unité. Donc, vive l'unité, vive les grévistes. Et voilà, il faut arrêter tout ça. Il faut stopper tout ça. Donc, nous, on est là pour continuer à rester dans l'hôpital et à continuer à aider les gens de cette île. On est à Saint-Martin. Ici, c'est Saint-Martin. C'est pas la France ici. Voilà.
OK, et si tu as un message pour le gouvernement, parce qu'avant de répondre de ça, on a dit dans les lois françaises, c'est liberté, normalement. Liberté, éternité, ouais, c'est sans dire. Mais dans les lois françaises, ça écrit que tu ne peux pas forcer les gens pour prendre un vaccin. C'est dans les lois. Mais ça arrive le gouvernement. Que toi, tu n'as pas un travail demain si tu ne prends pas un vaccin. Mais ça, c'est vraiment bêtise. Si tu as un message pour le gouvernement qui regarde, tout le monde là, regarde, tous les gouvernements, ça tu vas le dire contre ces vaccins.
Voilà, je vais parler au gouvernement en disant que voilà, il va falloir arrêter votre complot. Nous connaissons le complot. Tout le monde connaît le complot. Donc venir dans les îles pour obliger à faire quelque chose que vous avez fabriqué, arrêter de donner des gains supplémentaires, des gains de fonction supplémentaires à ce virus et à nous inventer des vagues à n'en plus finir. Voilà, il faut stopper tout ça. Beaucoup de monde vous l'ont dit. Et nous, on le redit encore. Ici, c'est Saint-Martin, ici. Voilà. Liberté, égalité, fraternité, ça, on n'en connaît plus de votre part. Ici, c'est la liberté à Saint-Martin. Nous sommes la Liberty. Liberty, Island. Island Liberty.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Liberté. Et tu travailles à l'hôpital aussi, toi? Et toi aussi? Ok, elle travaille, ok. Ok, je te remercie pour être sur mon blog aujourd'hui.
Merci beaucoup.
Et je dis merci. Let the people speak. One love.
One love, one life.
One love. Fleming, Louis Consul Fleming Hospital. So I'm here, blogging with the people. So I hope you will support them. So until next time, thank you for watching. Yours truly, Piper Laundry, signing out saying bye for now.